we're back for another Jen Gets to Try New Makeup. After so many years, I get to branch into the whole wide world of makeup. Now, here's the thing. I'm cheap. So all of the makeup, I don't know if I can bring myself to spend the big bucks on the Charlotte Tilbury's and the Makeup by Mario and the, I don't even know, MAC, all of that stuff. I'm not sure if that's me. So I have been just kind of dabbling in the more affordable end of the makeup. So I've got a bunch of stuff I'm going to show you today that I've gotten and kind of give you my thoughts, ideas, that kind of stuff on it. So let's do this. Okay, so I got a basket of stuff here. Now, have you guys ever heard of Shop Miss A? It's like their cheap stuff, but still like totally good. Now, I've used Shop Miss A for years and years and years to get like skincare accessories, stuff like that. Those canvas bags that are from there, all of that kind of stuff. Everything is like $1 or $2. I've never gotten any of the makeup because I never needed to. But when I came across a couple of TikToks using makeup from there, so I thought, I'm going to give it a try. So I got a little bit of everything. Lippies, brows, eyeshadows, concealers, blush, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to kind of use them as we go along, and I will give you my reviews. First up is concealer. So I got 2 different concealers. I got the Locked Creamy Concealer and then the Flawless Liquid Concealer. Now, I am almost certain, I can't remember exactly, but I am almost certain the Liquid Concealer I find very, what's the word? Very liquidy, like very watery. It definitely must be a water-based because it is that exactly. And then this is the Locked Creamy Concealer. So I'm going to use it just how I normally would use my concealer. And then we're going to blend out with the Beauty Blender. So they are lighter than my Unique one that I'm used to. They also do not have any of the added skincare benefits. So there's no vitamins in it. There's no caffeine in it. So basically you're just getting a concealer that I'm going to use as a brightener. So it's all blended out. As you can see, it's not overly thick. So I have been using a little bit extra. So what I have been using this primarily for is kind of days where I'm going to use not a full kind of face glam of makeup. So on days that I'm going to use my powder foundation, I will put this underneath. On days that I am going to use my BB cream, stuff like that. Anything that I need just a lighter concealer than a full-on concealer, or a concealer that like I'm just using it mainly to kind of highlight. So it does the trick. For $1, I would get them again. I definitely prefer this one because it is creamy over this one because it is definitely more liquidy. I'll show you guys this liquidy one on the rest of my face. So as soon as you apply it on, it applies even very liquidy. It's you can feel it as soon as you apply it, that it's very, very light. It's a very light formulation because it is liquid and that water-based, I'm assuming. It's very, very liquidy. Now, I did get the lightest shades in both of these because I knew that I would be using them to highlight, and I definitely will say they're not very light. I have like light to medium skin tone, so this definitely isn't too light. So if you're somebody that is very fair, they're probably not going to work very good for you because they will most likely be too dark. Okay, now blushes. So I got 2 different types of blushes. So I got a liquid blush, and then I got these compacts that half of it is creamy and then the other half is blush. Both of them are super cool. Both of them are super pigmented. Both of these are super pigmented. A little goes a long way. Now with the liquids, this is like nothing. It shows no color. I will pop it on for you right now. So all I do is it just has a little thingamabobber on it. So I just take it and I put a few drops onto my cheek. You can blend with your finger, or you can blend with a beauty blender. And it's got literally no pigment to it. But this one, on the other hand, has a ton of pigment. I'm not going to put it on just because I'm going to use the other ones, but I'm going to just put a little drop on the back of my hand. It's a really, really pretty color. Like, if this doesn't scream spring, I don't know what does. And then you just blend it in. It is so pretty. So you can blend with your finger. You can blend with a beauty blender, whatever you want to do. Now, I will tell you, pro tip, whenever you're doing anything liquidy, you want to set it with a powder. Hence why these are so killer. So what you would do, I'm going to use this one because it's just going to blend better. Not that there's a lot of color on there, but it would blend better. So what you'll do is you'll take the creamy side, apply it, and then go on with a blush. I'll show you with the other color. Okay, so to apply the cream, I have been using a brush because I find it better. Just a little dab, and then apply it onto your cheeks where you normally would. You do not need very much. These duos with the cream and the powder are very, very pigmented. So, is it pigmented or pigmented? Pigmented or pigmented? They're very pigmented. So you do not need very much. So once you get the creamy stuff on, then literally go over to the blush or the powder stuff and then go over top. The powder is going to help set the face or set the cream that you already laid on. These are totally amazing. I love them. I would definitely recommend these little duos. They're super pigmented and they have really, really pretty colors. I think that there was probably 2 more to offer, but totally adorable. Okay, let's fluff off these brows. I did get myself a brow gel. It's called Easy Brow Gel. I don't love it. I don't hate it. What I dislike about it is the thing is way too big. The product's great. The color's great. But look how massive this is. I will show you in comparison to I have the Essence brand as well as the e.l.f. brand. What I mean, I guess it's not as super big. Definitely the e.l.f. is the smallest. The Essence is smaller than the Miss A one, but it's definitely a little bit too big for my liking. The color is amazing though, and I'm still going to use it to show you guys. I'll just one sec. Now it is just a brow gel. It doesn't have any fibers in it. So the other products have fibers in it. So what this is going to do is it's just going to lay down your brows, but give you a little bit of color. So when you do it, you're just going to have to either do it first, clean up, or you're going to have to just be very short little strokes, and then you won't have anything to clean up. So there you go. It gives its color and it holds it down. Now it doesn't like spatula it down because I don't like that, but it definitely holds it down and it definitely does the trick. Like I said, I will still use the product. The brush is just a little bit too big. That's my only beef with it. But other than that, it does exactly what it's supposed to do for a fraction of the price. Now for eyeshadows. The last thing I need is more eyeshadow palettes because I have 9 million, but I could not say no to these liquid eyeshadows. Number 1, because I love it, liquid eyeshadows, and number 2, because they're sparkly. And look how, I'm trying to get the camera to focus there. Are they not gorgeous? So I've used them already before. Now the sparkle is a big chunk. It has the doe foot applicator that I like. So a lot of products. So a doe foot applicator is going to have, it's shaped like this, but then it has a hole on the inside of it, which is great because the hole allows more product to be held. So you can get more product in one swipe. The sparkles are very chunky in this. So you're going to get a lot of pop and it's really, really, really pretty. I'm going to lay down a crease color first and I'll BRB. Okay, so I just took a gray color, and I just put it into the transition just to kind of create something. So this shade is Kirk, 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 Akina. I don't know. I can't see. I don't have my progressives on. Just kidding. So they're just tiny. Now, I will say that I don't know how many wears you will get out of this, because I find that there's not a lot of product in the tube. But is that not so pretty? I love that color. I'm a huge fan of liquid eyeshadows because they're easy. And I'm a huge fan of these ones because they are so stinking pretty. I just love the amount of sparkle. Now, I did get a set of lashes. Look at these. I haven't gotten anywhere glamorous enough yet to wear these. And then I did get some lash glue as well. It is a brush on and it is black. Obviously I haven't used either of these, so I will let you know when somebody takes me out so I can get dolled up, and I will be sure to wear these. Aren't those like amazing? They're definitely a lot, but they're gonna look good. Okay, I didn't buy any mascara because I just didn't have a lot of hopes in it. But in saying that, I should have. My next order I will. So I just threw on a little bit of the lash roller. I have been putting... I did a video about this lash roller already. Not my favorite, but I've been putting my lash primer with it, and it kind of amps it up a little bit. Let's move on to lippies. I have this very, very strong love for lip products. So I got 4 different ones. Now, I got this lip mask. It's I don't even know, replenishing lip mask. It is literally going to go straight into the garbage because it is junk. It is jelly, and it's really, really light. And it literally feels like you're putting water onto your lips, and it feels disgusting. So that's in the garbage. That will not be rebought. I bought this simply because it's cute. It's just like this little milk container, and it is just a little lip balm. I got the Smell Sweet Milk lip balm. It's just clear. It's super cute. It feels really, really nice on my lips. I would totally buy again. Hindsight, I thought I should have bought a couple extra of these to throw in like little birthday presents for girls, because Nixon always gets invited to 9 million birthday parties. This is so cool. So it's a lip oil, but it is color changing for your hydrating. I don't know, the words are rubbed off. It's a lip oil. Anyways, it smells good. You apply it on, and it's color changing. It is so cool. I've already showed you guys this before, so I'm not going to show you again. This bad boy is wonderful. Bear in mind, guys, you can get other colors. This is just a color I got because you know how I like a nice bold lip. So it has the lipstick on one side. I'm not going to put it on because it's just a bit much. So the lipstick on one side, it's a nice creamy lipstick. And then you top it off with the gloss. So the gloss is a clear base. So all it's going to do is just add a little bit of extra shine to the lip product. I'm going to actually just put on this. So this is what I mean about clear base. So you're going to get different kind of lip glosses. If you have a lip gloss that looks like this, so you're like, oh God, that's way too bold. But it is clear base. It means you're just going to get a hint of the color, which is really, really good. So it's very similar to my Lonesome. Lonesome and the Lucrative Lip Glosses. This is a clear base, so you don't get that big, huge, bold color. Also, everybody's lips are different colors, so it's going to look different on everybody because it blends in or goes alongside your natural color of your lip. But look at clear base. See, you only get the hint of the color because it is that clear base. But that's it. Definitely, I would shop on Miss A. I actually have shopped on Miss A since. It's affordable. You get what you pay for some of the products. Some of the products are really, really great. I would suggest sticking to products that are, that you don't need high performance out of them. So what I mean by high performance is like a foundation. I probably wouldn't buy a foundation from Miss A and expect top grade quality. I wouldn't expect a lot of coverage. I wouldn't expect it to lay very nice. The color of shade range, I wouldn't expect it to be great. But things like blush, lip products, liquid eyeshadows, I probably wouldn't dabble too much in the pressed eyeshadows because you're probably going to get not very high quality pigment. But stuff like that, definitely shop on Miss A. I love it. Like I said, shop on it all the time. I place orders in there all of the time. And it's very, very affordable. So, shop Miss A? Yes, I would.